What's going on, everybody? Doc Jinzo here with another YouTube video. Today we got an interesting, different change of pace here. We're going to start doing Digimon Mondays, DIGI-MONDAYS, as we call them here. And Black RAGNALOARD versus Yellow WARGREY. Black Ragna is going to start us off, Digivolving into a Gatsumon and then a WARGREYMON in the training area. Digivolving into a Patomon on the other side after hatching an egg. Then Digivolving into a Unimon. Then Digivolving into a Angelwomon. Digivolving into a RAGNALOARDMON on the RAGNALOARD side. Putting himself to 0 memory. And then playing a tie. Now, the reason we're going to start doing Digimon Mondays is because the Yu-Gi-Oh community at my locals is also very much into the Digimon scene. I am also very much into the Digimon scene. It is a very fun game, so we're going to go ahead and display it prominently on the channel, but not as prominently as the Yu-Gi-Oh, so don't worry, that's not going anywhere, as he drops a Salamon for 4, and Digivolves into a Unimon. Ragna's going to draw for the turn now. We have Bobby piloting the RAGNALOARDMON deck, and our resident yellow player at the shop, Greg, playing the yellow WARGREYMON deck, as Ragna Digivolves into a WARGREYMON. Then Digivolves into a RAGNALOARD on top of it, hoping to get that draw to make it free, but unfortunately he did not draw the Durandamon that he needed. Promoting the Angelwomon up now. As he's going to Digivolve into a Slash Angelmon, negging the Ragna by 8k, and then Digivolving into a Volderarm, thereby killing the Ragna by negging it by 8 or 7 twice. Hatching as he has to start all over from scratch now. That is it's not a good position to be in, folks. Volderarm Slash is just a really good combo in yellow. Super good. Super annoying as well. As he Digivolves over a Dark Tyrannomon into a RAGNALOARDMON. As he hard plays a Ludamon, which lets him reveal the top 5, add 1 Legend Arms and 1 RAGNALOARD. He did not hit a RAGNALOARD, but he did hit a couple Legend Arms. He's going to add the WARGREYMON. Blinding Ray is going to get activated, costing him 1 security in order to gain 2 memory. So he Digivolves into a Bushi-Agumon in the back. Then Digivolves into a Angelwomon in the front. Swinging with Volderarm, and that's going to get immediately killed by a Alter S in the security. Omnimon Alter S, forgetting that he gets memory off the deletion of Volderarm. Or maybe that's only during the opponent's turn. It's not quite sure, as he Digivolves over into a WARGREYMON. Promoting the RAGNALOARDMON as he swings with the regular Ludamon, which ends up dying to security. Digivolving into WARGREYMON on top of the RAGNALOARDMON. Sorry about the glare here, folks, as he hard plays a Gatsumon. Promoting the Bushi-Agumon in the back, as he swings with WARGREYMON, putting a security in his hand to neg something by 6 and unsuspend the WARGREYMON, as it runs into a Kresgarurumon, being killed, but being able to play a Lucemon from the hand in the process, which lets him recover 1 security. thanks to the effect of Angel Womon. As he digivolves over the Bushiagamon into a Pidomon, which is a blocker. Hard playing a Pulsemon, which lets him draw one and gain one since he has both 3 security, under and over. And then he's going to play a TK, grabbing a Blinding Ray, the most broken card in yellow, in my humble opinion. Except for Lord Nightmon, I guess now. Grabbing it as security and then recovering one since it was a yellow card. As Ragna goes to 4 memory, he's going to hatch and digivolve into a Toy-Agumon. Digivolving that into a Ludramon. Ludramon. Sorry, that's just fun to say. As he swings with the Bryway Ludramon into the security. And it lives. As he hard plays a Hagurumon for 2. And digivolves into a Gardramon. But he goes to 3 regardless. Because of TK. Digivolving into Patamon in the back. Digivolving into a... I believe that's a Metal Greymon? Some kind of Greymon. But Digibursting, negging the Bryway Ludramon by 4. And then Digivolving the Slash Angelmon, negging it by 8, killing it. As soon as he gets there, the Slash just comes knocking back. That card is crazy. Digivolving into a Metal Greymon in the back. As he hard plays a Zootamon. Same effect as the Ludamon that he played earlier. And it looks like he hit both the Ragna and a Legend Arms. He's going to grab the Durandamon, and he's going to grab the Ragna. As the Patamon gets promoted. And a Pidomon is digivolved over. Thinking about his best possible play here is Lucamon swings. He is a 10,000 attack point rookie. Digimon is fairly large. Hard playing another Lucamon to recover another security, and then passing the turn to Ragna, which is going to draw for the turn now. We'll see where this goes. Moving up, the Metal Greymon. Swinging with Zootamon at security. And Pitamon's going to block it in response. Digivolving into Durandamon on top of the Metal Greymon. His response is we're probably going to have to gamble. Digivolving into Ragna, not getting the Bryway Ludramon, which would have let it digivolve for 3. Hatching on the yellow side now. Digivolving into a Patomon. Swinging a Lucamon at security. Hitting a Durandamon. Swinging again with another Lucamon. Hitting a Dark Tyrannomon. Swinging. Then swinging for game with the Slash Angelmon. Gonna go to game 2 now. Here we are in game 2. So yellow are gonna start us off here. Agumon. And then hard playing a Patamon and passing the turn. So Ragna are going to draw for turn. Hard play a Zudomon with a top 5 at a Ragna and a Legend Arms. Hit a couple Legend Arms there, but no Ragna, unfortunately. Grabbing the Durandamon. Once again, apologies for the glare. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, it really helps out the channel. As he hard plays a Zudomon. Not Zudomon, a Ludramon. My apologies. Ludramon. Looks like he's going to keep the Bushi in the back as he digivolves it into a Pitamon. Hard playing a TK. Letting him look at his security. TK is probably the most amazing tamer in the game right now. Although the new set that just dropped, BT5, also has some very good tamers, such as Arata Sonata, Takumi Aiba, and some of the other dual tamers as well. Grabbing a Blinding Ray out the security and then recovering one. Swinging with the Zudomon into security, hitting a Pulsemon. Zudomon's only 1000 DP, so it'll die, as the Pulsemon is 2. Digivolving into a Metal Greymon on top of his Ludramon, as Pitamon is promoted and digivolved into an Angel Womon. Using a Blinding Ray, trashing his security to gain 2 memory for free. Then digivolving into Wargrey, leaving him at 1. Because that's just the type of guy Greg is. He'll hurt himself just to keep you at 1 memory. Can't say it doesn't work for him, though. Digivolving into Garurumon for 4. Being able to play any black or red card that he mills off top of his deck from the first 2 cards, so he hits 2. He's going to put the Dark Tyrannomon back in the bottom and play the Radioludamon for free. Drawing for turn on the yellow side now. Using Wargrey's effect to neg7 his Radioludamon, I'm sorry, by grabbing a security and also one of the inherited effects, playing a Lucamon, recovering that same security as he hits one of the security with WARGREYMON. Swinging again with WARGREYMON, being able to play another level 3. He's going to play Agumon from the hand, which has a rush, but the WARGREYMON's going to run into a Ragna and die. Digivolving into a blocker. And swinging with the rusher, Agumon. Hitting a Ludramon. Digivolving into a, I believe that's a Metal Greymon, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know in the comments what that level 5 is. I forget, even though it's been played against me a lot of times. It's just I'm not really used to the Greymons in yellow. I'm usually used to the ones in the red, as Ragna is played on top of his level 6. On top of his Garurumon. As he digivolves in the back into a Ludramon. Ragna's going to be swinging, hitting for 2 security, Digivolving 1. There's hitting for 3 security, my apologies. Ragna is kind of a beast, as another Metal Greymon is played on top of the Ludramon. Ragna also has reboot, so he restands himself. And he does not have blocker. At least I do not think so. His Blinding Ray is played for free. But both these guys have extended experience with their decks. Greg has been playing yellow for a long time, and Bobby has also been playing Ragna for a long time. It'll be interesting to see how they change up their builds with the new set coming out. I know Greg is focusing now on the Lord Nightmon variant. It's going to be interesting to see how Bobby handles the new black cards as well as all the other stuff with Ragna, if he decides to implement that. Because Lucimon's going to swing at the stack and hit a tie. And hard playing a Pitomon as a blocker and passing the turn. Drawing for turn now as the Metal Greymon gets promoted. And a Durandamon is played. Then an Omnimon Alter S is played on top of the Durandamon. Digivolving 1 on all of his stuff. And then deleting everything with, I believe, 5,000 or less DP. So now with no blockers, he is staring down a RAGNALOARD and an Alter S. Now it's interesting because it looks like he had game there as he called it game, and we're going to go to game 3. It's interesting because it looks like he had game there as the Ragna was not a blocker yet due to the Ludramon, and also the Alter S was not a blocker as well because Ludramon also wasn't used, as a Pitomon is digivolved in the training area in this game 3. Sorry, my commentary seems a little out of sync here because a lot happens in this game that I gotta call, such as digivolving into a Ludamon on top of a Dark Tyrannomon, and then hard playing a Zootamon. Like I was saying before, these two guys have extended experience with their decks, and it's going to be interesting to see what any of the new stuff has in store for them as he digivolves over a green into a Unimon. Not a green, a rookie, my apologies. There are no green decks here. As Zootamon swings and is blocked by the Unimon. And Gatsumon is hard played. A lot of blockers this game, folks. A lot of blockers. As TK is played, letting him look basically at the top 5 cards of his deck, or look into security, again, basically the top 5 cards of his deck, add a yellow card, or add a card, and if it's a yellow card, recover 1. And plus the TK puts you at 3 at the beginning of your turn if you are not at 3 memory. You can see why I think the Tamer is incredibly powerful. as the Ragna player hatches. And digivolves over his Gatsumon into a Dark Tyrannomon. And it looks like he hard played a level 4, a WARGREYMON, and passing the turn. This Pulsemon is digivolved in the back, and digivolving into a Metal Greymon. I'm just going to assume that's Metal Greymon. If not, it's probably a Rise Greymon. It's one of the Greymons, folks. It's one of the Greymons. Digivolving over that into a yellow WARGREYMON. I'm hoping it lives to see the next tomorrow. Very risky to leave it unprotected against a Ragna deck, as you can play something like Gaia Force. Delete it as he digivolves into a WARGREYMON on top of a Metal Greymon that he digivolved. Moving the Pulsemon up and then digivolving it into a Pitomon. Swinging, using his effect to neg 6 by taking a security and then unsuspend himself. So negging 6, or 7 I guess, on the Dark Tyrannomon, as he also has an inherited that lets him neg. Then he lives by hitting a Toy Agumon in security. Not going to risk hitting the Ragna with the WARGREYMON though, so he's not going to swing again, it looks like. As Angelomon is played over his Pitomon. And slash Angelmon is digivolved over the Angelomon and kills the WARGREYMON. Drawing for turn now. Digivolving into a Hogurumon. Digivolving that into another Dark Tyrannomon. Digivolving into a, or hard playing a WARGREYMON, my apologies. Looks like Bobby is just not getting the Ragna that he needs. His yellow hatches. Digivolving into another Pulsemon in the back. Using WARGREYMON once again, negging the WARGREYMON, which begs the question, why play it if you know it's going to get negged? But it might have lived, we don't know, as WARGREYMON certainly didn't, hitting a Tyrannomon in security. Using Blinding Ray now, trashing a security to gain 2 memory. Such a broken card. Digivolving over the slash Angelmon into a Volderarm, using it to neg 7 on the WARGREYMON twice, killing it. That seems to be the name of this matchup. Ragna trying to stack things up, and then yellow just knocking it all down. That's what yellow excels at. Nice removal, but not like purple's removal, but something different, as a Ludramon is hard played, or a Ludamon is hard played, sorry. Adding a Ragna and a Legend Arms to hand off the top 5 cards of the deck, As Valderarm swings into security, using his inherited effects to play Lucimon for free out the hand, recovering 1 security. Hitting a tie. Digivolving into Pidomon. Digivolving into another Greymon, level 5, and passing the turn, as the tie puts Bobby to 3. Digivolving now into a Metal Greymon. Then Digivolving into a Bryway Ludramon. The yellow side is going to draw for turn, as Valderarm now swings at security, using its effect to draw 1 and then play level 3 from hand for free. So he's going to play another Lucimon, recovering 1. Then it gets deleted by hitting a Ragna, swinging with Lucimon, then swinging for game. Yellow Wargray takes the match.